it's Gary from FatDad.org here with my week 2 update on the P90X. This morning I weighed in and I'm down 6 pounds since starting the P90X. I've seen an immeasurable increase in strength already, as well as a lot more definition in my body when I look in the mirror. I will probably post pictures from the beginning and the end of the P90X, so that way you could actually see those changes in my body over the 90-day period. Things that I wanted to talk about this week. Some of the hardest things to do with the P90X is not the exercise, it's actually the diet I find is the hardest. In phase 1, which is your first 30 days, you need to maintain a 50% protein, 30% carbs, and 20% fat. 20% fat is fine, 30% carbs is fine, but fitting in your life to 50% protein is actually a difficult thing. I don't know if anyone out there has ever tried it, but it's not an easy thing. The first way I thought I would try it, just try doing it in an all-natural way. No, it's impossible. It's impossible to do it using pretty much all natural food. You'd have to sit there and eat turkey after turkey after turkey just to make it so that you would you'd make it through a natural way of doing it. So I moved on to another thing. I went on to these things called protein bars. Oops, protein bars. And protein bars, now be very, very careful when you're using a protein bar. What I find is that these protein bars should actually be called carb bars. When you go to these health shops or you go anywhere, and it seems nowadays they sell these protein bars, you'll find that when you flip it over and you look at the information on the package, that you have to be very, very careful. The carbs are higher than the protein. So if you're going to want to use these to try to increase your protein intake for this diet, then you have to make sure that you read the label, because you could actually be increasing the amount of carbs that you're taking and not the amount of protein. This one I did find was protein 32. It has 32 grams of protein. It does have 29 grams of carb. So this is probably, this and another one I found was, oh yeah, I don't have the package for it, but both of these were the only two that I could find that had higher protein than carbs. So if you are looking if you're looking at protein bars as a solution, I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be hard to find the right one. So that moves on to what else can you use? Well, I have found there's different products. There's whey, there is hemp protein, there is egg protein, and I believe there's rice protein. And all these come in kind of a shake, powdery format. Now, whey, as most people, if you follow me on Twitter, you'll know that I don't really like whey because it's actually toxic. The raw product of whey is toxic, so I worry about putting that in my body. Now, when I looked at the protein from hemp, and I looked at the protein from eggs, and I looked at the protein from the rice, and all these products were higher carbs than they were protein. So this makes me worried as well. The whole idea is that I want to increase my protein but not my carbs, and these products seem to be not understanding that for this particular diet that's with the P90X. So I'm kind of forced, and I'm going to tell you that you're going to be forced to actually use whey product to do it. If you have problems with whey products, then you're going to have to go back to eating lots of turkey, lots of chicken, lots of fish in your diet, and you're still going to have problems because those are high in fat as well for most things. So be very careful when you're doing this diet, because you are going to have to use some type of whey product. Now, when it comes to whey products, I've tried 4 different flavors. I do not drink milk, so for me, I've been only using water. I tried vanilla, I tried strawberry, I tried chocolate, and all 3 of those ones, I hated them. They taste disgusting with just water. Now, I hear with milk they taste delicious, but unfortunately I don't drink milk. The last one that I found that I actually really enjoy and find it very, very delicious is the peanut butter chocolate. It's from Isoflex, I believe is who makes it, and it's got a delicious flavor with just water. So if you are looking for a whey product, try to find one that you'll enjoy the flavor, because you're going to be drinking a lot of it just to balance out your day with the 50%. So what are your opinions on whey? I'm curious as to, that'll be my question of the week. Do you use whey? What do you think of whey? Do you use the other products? Why? How do you justify the extra carbs? What do you think of these protein bars? Do you use these? Right? Do you use these? What do you think? Should they be called carb bars? So these are all questions I'd love to see you guys either make a video repost to, or comments on, or or even start a conversation with me on Twitter. So yeah, that's it for this week. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to post them down below or catch me on Twitter.